A private detective named Jack Singer lives in New York and is in a long-term relationship with a woman named Betsy. His mother, when she died, made him promise never to marry. Several years have passed, and Jack is still bound by this oath. However, Betsy wants to start a family. After much persuasion, Jack finally decides to propose. In order to do without a big ceremony, he suggests flying to Las Vegas and getting married there quickly and easily. The couple arrives in Las Vegas and checks into the Bally's Hotel. While they are registering and getting settled, they are noticed by Tommy Corman, a rich and influential professional gambler whose wife Donna has recently died. He is shocked by how much Betsy looks like his late wife. Tommy immediately decides that he wants to win Betsy over and begins to make a plan. Tommy arranges a poker game where he invites Jack. He does not suspect the setup. The game is rigged so that Jack loses. He gets sucked into the game and quickly loses a large sum. To continue, Jack borrows $65,000 from the casino office itself. In the decisive hand, he gets a straight and thinks he has won, but Tommy puts down a higher straight. Jack is in debt. The next day, Tommy offers a deal. He will forgive the debt if Jack allows Betsy to spend the weekend with him. Jack does not want to, but he knows he cannot give the money back. Tommy assures him that he will not cross the line. Under pressure, Jack and Betsy agree. After this, Tommy takes Betsy not just to another hotel, but to the island of Kauai in Hawaii, where he has a house. There, he tries to win her over, courts her, compliments her, arranges meetings, walks, and trips to nature. He increasingly manipulates the situation, trying to arouse her sympathy and affection. He even hints to her that Jack is too indecisive and dependent on the past. Jack, who remains in Vegas, soon realizes that Betsy has disappeared. He learns about the trip to Kauai and hurries after her. Upon arrival, he meets a local taxi driver nicknamed Mahi Mahi, who actually works for Tommy. He tries to distract and delay Jack so as not to let him interfere with Tommy's plans. When Jack learns the truth, he steals a taxi and goes looking for Betsy. He finds her near the club, but Tommy intervenes. The two men fight, after which Jack is arrested. In prison, he is rescued by an old friend, Sally, a dentist. After Mahi's release, Mahi meets him at the station and tells him that Tommy has flown back to Las Vegas with Betsy. He adds that Tommy has convinced Betsy to marry him. Jack decides to get her back. They head to the airport, but due to transfers and a shortage of flights, Jack ends up stuck in San Jose. At the airport, he accidentally runs into a group of skydivers dressed as Elvis Presley. This is the Flying Elvis's team from Utah, preparing to jump over Las Vegas. Having learned that they are flying to the city he needs, Jack joins them. Already in the air, he understands that he will have to jump with a parachute to land. He has no experience, but there is nowhere to go. Accompanied by instructors, he makes a jump. He lands successfully not far from the place where the wedding ceremony of Tommy and Betsy is taking place. He gets to the chapel and catches the moment when Betsy is ready to give up on the wedding. She cannot marry a man for whom she has no feelings. Tommy understands that he has lost. Jack and Betsy are reunited. They decide to get married right away in the same chapel. For the ceremony, Jack puts on a white suit with backlighting, and Betsy wears a stage costume of a showgirl, which they take from the staff. The wedding takes place with the participation of the Flying Elvises, who become their witnesses. The newlyweds hug against the backdrop of the neon lights of Vegas. Tommy is left with nothing. Jack keeps his promise to Betsy and finally lets go of the vow he made to his mother.